Roger Clark, please.
Hi, can you hear me okay there, Thomas?
Yes.
You can. Excellent. Good to see you. First of all, you've been sort of in and out with injuries so far this season. Just to ask you what sort of shape you're in at the moment, if you're feeling strong, feeling 100%?
Yeah, it was a difficult moment, to, get used to how the team play. And well, I think the injuries are part of the adaptation. And now I feel good. I'm doing all the necessary works to be able to be more fit and to be able to play more games.
Just tell us how frustrating it's been, because I believe that before you came here, when you were in Madrid, I think you only missed something like 6 games in 5 years. So how difficult has it been trying to adapt? Is it purely a physical thing and getting used to the nature of the Premier League that's caused these problems?
Well, I think most people have their own opinion, and it depends on me, how I work, how I adapt to the situation that I'm in. And well, as I said, it's part of the game. You never know when you're going to be injured, and I do all my work. I try to, make sure I'm fit before I can play any game.
When you came, it was all part of building Arsenal, building on the FA Cup win. Would you have expected Arsenal to be further along, higher up the league than they are when you first joined the club?
Yeah, the team was doing good. You could see we are capable of winning so many games. We have to keep working hard. We have to, do all that we can. We cannot just go to a game to, just play as the good players. We have to try and, win. And that's the most important thing about football. If we could have won so many games, we would be for sure on top of the table. But well, we have to keep working.
Thanks a lot, Thomas. I know there are a lot of hands up, so I'll let someone else jump in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Roger. Can we go to Mark Van Bryans, please?
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
Just adding to what Roger said then, when do you think English football fans will get to see the best Thomas Partey?
Well, I think this is just the starting. I'm starting to, get used to how my mates play, how the Premier League goes, and with time, everything will be good. I'll give all my best, and I try to do all my work to be able to, be at my best.
You obviously joined in the summer, but this Europa League campaign now is very important for the club to get into Europe for next season, because I assume you joined wanting to play Champions League football for Arsenal.
Yeah, it's we know it's a club that is supposed to be in the Champions League. It's a bad situation that we are in now, but it depends on us. We are the one playing. We have to, we have this opportunity. We have to, try and make good use of it. We have to, before we can get to where we want, we have to try and be able to win all the games.
We spoke before the Benfica game to Granit Xhaka, who is often criticised, but everyone that plays with him really likes to play with him. How have you found playing next to Xhaka in midfield?
Well, I think he's a great player. We all know he works hard for the club. He works hard for the mates when he's on the pitch. And as we all know, football, you never know when you're going to, have a bad day, and it's part of it. We have to, keep raising each other, keep fighting for each other, and that's how we're going to be able to, have a good game, win matches, and, all the players that we play together, we know what we have to do, and I think we all know what we have to do when we play together. So it doesn't matter who we play with, we have to, do our best and win games.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Can we go to Nick Callow, please?
Hi, Thomas. You talked about adjusting and adapting to English football, but what have been the challenges of adapting to English life, just adapting to society without, during the pandemic and the problems that has caused?
Well, we are in a situation that we have to get used to with the COVID. There's not much to do. We have the privilege to be able to go out to train, to play matches, and for me, I'm happy with that.
Would you say you feel at home here now?
Yeah, I'm trying to adapt. It's not been easy, I have to, learn so many things. I have to know so many places that I can do my stuff and also, visit with my family. But with this situation, as I said, we have to, adjust a little bit and then wait. And we hope everything becomes okay so I can be able to know more places.
Just finally, what's the main difference between life in London compared to Madrid?
Well, the only difference is I've been in Madrid for a long time, and this is just my third or fourth month in London. So I think that's the only difference.
Okay, cheers.
Thank you. And just a couple more, please. And we can go to Art.
Hi, Thomas. Good morning. We've seen over your career, you've played in a lot of different roles in the midfield, sometimes more defensive, sometimes more expressive with the ball. I was just wondering, what do you prefer to do when you're in midfield?
Well, I think as a player, you like to enjoy more of the game. You like to have a good game all the games. But, it depends how you approach a game. It depends what the coach or the manager wants from you at that particular moment. And I think as well as is help the team to improve, to, get the results, I'm happy to do that.
And do you feel like you've been to, I guess, show your true self a bit more since you've come to Arsenal?
Well, I still have more time. I'm now, doing all my best to be able to, get my level of competition. And I think with time, everything will be fine and I'll be able to, show what I can do.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thank you.
Nick Ames.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
You've played in a Europa League final. You've also been involved in a Champions League final, and that's the kind of experience that a lot of your teammates at Arsenal maybe do not have. And we're going into some really big European ties now. How important is your experience in this kind of game going to be?
Well, I think these kind of games are very important. All the teams are good. If they're not good, they will not be at that level. So we have to go into a game that we know we have to do everything good. We have to be excellent. We have to, make sure we don't do any mistakes from back to attacking. And every time we have to make good use of it because scoring and winning games is the only way to go through that level.
But speaking about you personally, how important is your experience at the highest level of European football going to be for the team? How can you help in a situation like this?
Well, I think it's up to me. I have to, give all my best. I cannot go into a game if I'm not, 100% fit. And also, we have to, be mentally strong. It's a game of 90 minutes. Sometimes you can consider go earlier and then you'll be able to win. So we have to, make sure we play 90 minutes with a high intensity, high level, and, maintain our structure of playing and our standard of playing.
Thanks, Thomas. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just two last questions, please. One from James Benge and one from Ian Abrahams.
Hi, Thomas. Just picking up on what Art was asking you about there, really. You're running with the ball a lot more. You're taking on midfielders and defenders more than you did maybe in an Atletico Madrid shirt. Is that something that Mikel Arteta has asked you to do? How does he view your game that's maybe different from coaches in the past?
Well, I think that's how I play. When you look at how I play, I like to take create spaces for my mates. I like to take the ball with me and then go to the attacking phase. And it's something that they've seen in me. They brought me here to do more. So I think when I'll be on my feet, when I'll be 100%, I could be able to give more, which is very important for the strikers and then for all the attackers to be able to enjoy.
You said that when you're at 100% fit, do you think we've seen in any games since you've joined Arsenal, we've seen Thomas Partey at 100%?
Yeah, I had a few games. I think against United at their home, against Wolves also. I was, able to show what I can do. And due to less games and less training, I think I have to keep building. I have to keep trying to get back to that level of performance.
Thank you. And last one from Ian, please.
Hi, Thomas. How are you?
All right.
just two quick ones. First of all, how important is it Arsenal win this tournament, get back into the Champions League? Because players like you, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, want to play in the top competition. The young players coming through like Bukayo Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe, and also attracting more players in the summer.
Yeah, it's very important. It attracts a lot of good players. It shows your profile also to the world, what we can do outside the league. And I think it's very important for the club, for the supporters, for all the people that are in the club, because this club belongs to the Champions League, and we have to, do all our best, or that we can, and fight to get to where we want to be.
And finally, Mikel was talking about how sometimes Arsenal have been, architects of their own downfall, certainly in away games. Like he mentioned Aston Villa, he mentioned Wolves, he mentioned Burnley, the last round of this competition. How much have you got to keep your concentration 100% for the entire 90 minutes tomorrow? Because these two games against Olympiacos are massive.
Yeah, as I said, we have to know that it's a game of 90 minutes. Sometimes you concede a goal in just the beginning of the game. You don't have to go down. You have to fight, because every goal and every goal is important in these stages. Which is more important. We have to learn from that, and also, don't give any chance to the opponent when we are in control.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks so much, everyone. See you soon.